Bad things happen to good people all the time. That's why it's so easy for them not to believe in the universe. And conversely, good things happen to bad people all the time. That's why it's so easy for them to continue to believe in the system. So you have this conundrum going on, this flip flop. People say that, oh, some people will come up like myself and say, believe in the universe, have faith, have trust, and so on. And the people who don't see any action, like that's just a bunch of garbage. So it's easy for them to just write it off as non-existent. It's just in my head. He's a lunatic. He's a nut job, because they're not seeing anything actually happening in their life, not realizing that they're blocking every single aspect of entrance. The universe is trying to deliver these things to help them, help themselves, and help others, because they're vibrating at such a low level, probably the subdimensional planes of unconsciousness. There's, negative 100, that, they just have no patience, no positivity, no high vibration, nothing. It's just all negative, 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 negative. Not realizing that what you image, meaning that what you carry inside your sacred space, is what you project. And what you project is what you receive in the form of experiences that become your reality. They don't see it that way. They just see that, oh, life is, a piece of this and that, and it's always against me. I've never had an easy life. And nothing has ever gone my way. And it's always more the same. Why me? Why me? Feeling sorry for themselves, victim mentality. So that's what drives them down deeper and deeper. As far as people who are bad, they know how to milk the system, because the system was basically contrived by thieves and liars. So they know how to manipulate it to their benefit. It's just really simple. You don't have to have a kind heart and positivity to make money. That's not even being realistic. All you need to do is know how to cajole the system, how to manipulate it to your favor, because the system is contrived in a way for the layperson, the normal, average, everyday guy in the street. They get shafted. That's exactly what it's all about. Why do you think the stocks are volatile? Artificially induced volatility. AI algorithms are doing that. I know a guy up the road here. He owns a mechanic shop. A few months back, he lost over $500,000 in the stock. Boom, like that. I know a few people who lost hundreds of thousands in Bitcoin. It's a scam. You know what I mean? That it's all baited you in, and once that money comes in, whoop, they drop the bottom out on you. But it doesn't ever happen to them, though. So, you got to understand, it doesn't take positivity to make money. You just have to know how the system works. Why rich people don't pay taxes is because they know exactly how to shelter that money. Some of them, they invest in art and other things. Their accountants know exactly what to do, so they don't pay taxes. It's a rigged system. That's why I say, bad things happen to good people, because your intentions are good, your heart is pure, you're kind, and you just get shafted over and over again by this place. That's not to say that this happens all the time, but, more often than not, this is pretty much predominantly what transpires in this world. That's why you see all the good people, like they say, good people die young. Only the good die young. There's a reason for that. There's a purpose behind it. They are the light that carries, this illumination in this darkness. I used to think that this world was a sea of evil, and there was only a couple of good buoys here and there. You see, if you go out in the ocean, you see a buoy like once every like a couple of 100 miles. And the rest of it's just this endless body of water. That's how I used to see this world, like just one big ball of hate with a couple of good points here and there, and that was years ago. I don't see it that way anymore. I used to have a victim mentality, used to blame everybody for my problems. I used to go through all that stuff. Oh, this is the reason that my family did this, society's against me, the odds are stacked against me, it's this, it's that, That's the type of mentality that formulates this impenetrable barrier, making it impossible for the universe to help you. Because if they can't see you, they can't help you. And by not seeing you, what I mean is that you're making yourself enclosed in that concrete dome, that you're not allowing anybody in from the outside world. So, you don't know what this place is. That's why I don't ever profess to say, well, this world is this and this world is that. Not on my channel, because I don't know what this place is. I'm only giving you insight into what my understanding and my knowledge and my input and so on and so forth, and my truth, my feelings, how I process it, interpret it, and how I understand it and relate to it, and how it relates to me. That's all this channel's about. I don't ever go, well, this world is this and you can't say otherwise, because that is the only truth. You'll never hear me say that on my channel, not ever. So yeah, you just got to get in conscious contact with the fact that this is an upside down, backwards world. Good people are punished, bad people are rewarded. It happens all the time. I don't understand why the universe keeps these creatures that are running the system alive. I never could understand it. I also don't understand why the universe makes people evil and then punishes them for doing evil things. I can't wrap my head around that. You know, I just don't understand it. Or perhaps it's that it isn't the universe making you evil. Perhaps you're choosing for yourself before you come here. You never know. You know, you never know what it is. There's no one answer to this life because you have so many energies here. It's impossible to say, okay, what I feel and this and that is the way it is for everybody. You can't, because you have a lot of creatures in this world that don't have a soul. They hide in human bodies, like, whatever. There's so many different types of species from so many different planets that are hiding in society. They hide in human costumes. They don't have a soul. They don't have a conscience or a heart. They just animate the flesh, and they're hollow inside. I've come across quite a few of them. You can see them. They have these lifeless eyes, like doll's eyes, black eyes. When they come to you, they don't seem to be living because they're not. There's no life in there. There's no biological, organic, or natural life that you can identify in there. It's just like a cybertronic automaton. It's like a mechanism, like all these robots they're making now. So, just in closing, just to let you know, don't try and figure it out. You're gonna go nuts. Just do the best you can do. Create your own path and put your everything into that, and you'll make great things happen. But you also have to incorporate into that equation the fact that you're living in a world that's upside down and backwards, full of very, very crazy people. There's an ancient saying in the Middle East: God must love crazy people because God sure makes a whole lot of them. So there's a lot of truth behind that. So you're not responsible for people's insanity or lunacy or dysfunction or toxicity or craziness or whatever's going on in their head. You're not. That's why I made a video earlier about how the law of attraction is nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. Like I say, you could be having the greatest day with your family, in your own home, and be victims of home invaders, or a plane crash come through your house, or a car takes a turn wrong outside and goes right through your living room, and kills people. You didn't attract that. You're sitting down in your living room watching TV, relaxing, having a great day, and a truck plows through your house. How do you attract that? It's nonsense. You're not responsible for how somebody drives their car irresponsibly and recklessly. It happens all the time. When my grandfather was little, they had stringent prerequisites in order to take the driver's test. It was 2.5 hours. You went anywhere near the curb, you failed. Now, all you need is a card, money, and you get a license. You don't even have to speak English. You don't even have to know how to read the signs. They just give you the license. It just confounds me, man. I can't wrap my head around it. That's why you have more accidents now than ever before. When I'm on the parkway, I see all of the memorials on the side of the road, all the people that were killed. I see more now than ever before. Like little tiny memorials. These are where these people died. God bless their soul. So you're not responsible for what's going on in the world. So don't try and figure it out. It's like the universe. Don't try and figure it out. It's not like a Hollywood movie where they're going to show you the making of the special effects and take you behind the scenes. The universe isn't going to do that because it's not necessary for you to know those things. And it's never going to be necessary for you. You're not put here for that. So like I said, bad things happen to good people. Good things happen to bad people. And that's just life. Such is life. So, just enjoy your life to the best of your ability. Do the best you can. Love your family. Help as many people as you can. And, live a righteous life, man. That's it. Have a great day. God bless.